Alright guys, hey and welcome to my first WoW Cataclysm private server review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the private server Astralwow Cater. Of course I'm going to be set a link in the description to their homepage and their account registration. No, page, sim, yeah, of course. So, and first of all, about some general information about the server. It has got like 2 realms. I think one is called Ember Flame and the other one Azure Light or something like that. Azure Light is a 3.3.5a Wrath of the Lich King private server, Blizzlight, but there are like only 3 people playing on it regularly. Yeah, so it's not really worth having a look at that one. And I'm currently playing on Ember Flame. It's a 4.0.6 Blizzlight Cataclysm server, as you might have been noticing because of that awesome Orgrimmar design and that awesome head of a dragon. I don't know which one it is. So whatever. What I'm going to be talking about next, well, we got the raids, the patch, the website will be linked, and I'm going to be telling you something about that later. Bugs, yeah, bugs is of course a big topic in private servers because they're just like teams of 10 people fixing all those bugs and raids and stuff. So the server is of course buggy. There are a lot of bugs. First of all, there are the quest bugs. So for instance, bugs in where you need to escort something and they aren't like following you, but there's an actual pretty creative solution for that on their homepage, which I'm going to be talking about later. So yeah, you should be looking forward to that one. So and then the forums, yes, they're having a own forum. I'm going to be linking that one also in the description, and I'm going to be talking about that one later. So the forum is pretty active, so when you're like having a question to the GMs and you're like, oh, when are we releasing the next patch and stuff like that, you can ask them or have a look at a already released forum post thread, stuff like that, and they're actually answering your questions pretty fast. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So then they're having a voting system. You can vote at 10 different pages and 5 extra panels if you want to do so. And for each 5, so for the first there are 3 panels consisting of 5 different sides. So when you vote at the first ones, 5 ones, you get 1 point. At the second one you get another point, and you don't get any points for the extra panel, which I think is, yeah, pretty sad. I think it would be cool because so you can get every 12 hours you can get like 2 vote points, and for some things like vanity mounts, like my nether drake, so just for instance, costs like 185, but heirlooms can be purchased for like 6 astral emblems. That's how they're called. So it's really balanced. You can't be like buying legendary items or gold in their mall. So you can also buy race change, class change, race change, faction change, and character customization, whatever. And yes, I don't think that you're going to be using that that often, but it's just good to know. So then about the players online, when I'm just like typing in who. Let's just delete the filter, refresh. It's like lagging like hell. Of course not the server, just that there are around 700 people online. Yeah, there you can see it, 792. That's a pretty high amount for a private server. Of course, there are 800 hordes and alliance players together. So you're always going to find a raid and someone you can play with. So let's just be like who is already level 85. There are, oh my goodness, there are 213 people level 85, so there are a lot of raids going on. And as you can see, the world chat where everyone can write with everyone is pretty full. There's always something going on, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So now the bugs, I wanted to tell something like more about that. So first of all, the quest bugs, there are no things like cinematics, so you can't be like, let's just do it that when you are like going to flying into the maelstrom or something like that, there is no cutscene, or when you need to escort something you need to skip the quest or simply auto-complete it by the bug tracker that I'm going to be talking about later. So that's pretty sad. So if I were to be like you know, right-clicking this, it's instantly skipping me through the loading screen, and I'm instantly here, the Temple of Earth in Deep Home. So that's pretty sad. I think that could be well, that could have been fixed pretty easily. So, and this is not the only flight path form not working. So if you are like, let's just have a look at the map. If you are like flying from Gat-Gatan to like Orgrimmar, you are getting teleported also, so it's like skipped. Of course it's saving a lot of time, but I think it's just nice to have a look at the landscape, especially with the high view distance in Cataclysm. So yeah, then raid walks. Actually there are like 2 raids that I know are fully completed. It's Barian's Hold and BWD, and they're working on others. AGM told me that like 1 hour ago or so, and I'm really looking forward for patch 4.3, you know, Firelands and Deathwing and WoW, but I think it's going to take a lot of time to have all those fixed, and I don't think that's a counterpoint, because I don't think any private server is capable of saying, dude, just have a look at our server. Deathwing is like working 100% with all those cutscenes and stuff. So of course it's sad, but you know, learn C++ and LUA and then you can fix them by yourself. So dungeon bugs, dungeons are working pretty good actually. So also with those scripted events. So for instance, if we are like in Utgard Keep, if it's like pronounced that way, at the end you're supposed to fight against some guy. I don't want to spoil about that much, and he's like getting revived and stuff, and it's all scripted with all those speech bubbles popping up on your screen and voice synchronization and stuff like that. And yeah, so now something about the society. Kindness. Well, there are a lot of idiots on the server, like when you are talking German and they're like, oh my goodness, I hear the Nazis voice or the Führer's voice or something like that. But actually they're all pretty nice. Because I'm German, I've joined a German guild. There are a lot of players online. Well, of course we're having 9 o'clock, so PM of course, so there aren't that many people online. But of course they're all really nice, and once you get used to them and they get used to you, there can be some pretty funny moments of course with them. So then internationality. The server is of course the main speaking English in the world chat is English, and you're supposed to speak English, otherwise you get kicked and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty okay, because I don't want to hear some Russian people being like the watch chat. So that's okay. So guilds, as I've told you, there are a lot of guilds you can join. I've joined a German one, and yeah, of course guild levels are working perfectly. So ours is just level 17. Gmail, for instance, is working. You get your mail instantly, you know, fast track. You get 10 times, oh my goodness, like you get 10 times more XP. And yeah, so wait, it's lagging. I'm going to see you. So I'm back. It was like sort of lagging because my hard drive was like fucking things up and stuff. So now about the support. The GMs, as I told you, are answering really quickly. So if I got to like you know, open a ticket and you know, the cow was the murderer, killed you, please fix that. Of course they're going to tell me something like don't be a douchebag, just simply kill the cow. Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, of course the GMs, if we were to like write a ticket and so, oh my goodness, they would be like replying you nearly instantly, like 2 minutes. So the support is really good compared to other private servers. And yeah, I think we should skip to the website now.